First off, Todd, just congratulations on coaching your 700th game today. What does it feel, that milestone, and I guess what's it been like, the trip?
It feels old, but it's it's not that significant of a milestone really when you look at some of the long-term coaches that are up in the thousands or 1200s, and there's a number of them that are in the league. So I've got a long way to go, but been lucky enough to be in a great league around a lot of really good people, and I'm appreciative of that.
Todd, who were, just to further down that path for you personally, who were some of the influences that you had early in your career that helped maybe map out the path for you and gave you some guidance?
Yeah, there were a lot of, sounds like a eulogy. Jesus. Yeah, like this is, no, but there were people that took a chance on a young coach in my situation. I go all the way back to North Battleford and Swift Current. I was a young coach, inexperienced, and there were people that stepped up. Bob Shepard in North Battleford, Doug Mosier in Swift Current, Doug Risebrough putting me in the Wild organization, Doug Wilson taking a chance on a young coach in San Jose. So there were people that for some reason believed in me as a young coach, and those were the breaks that I needed. Yet I think you got to take advantage of them. You got to surround yourself with good people, and we play Anaheim tonight. So what do you want to know about them?
Yes. Often when you play Anaheim, Kessler gets matched up against McDavid fairly regularly. Can you maybe just talk about the other matchup in that Nugent-Hopkins sees a lot of Getzlaf's line, what you've seen from that matchup this year, how Ryan normally does, and the challenges of that matchup?
Well, they are, first of all, Anaheim starts well in the circle, so that's a big challenge regardless of who's matching up against them, and obviously possession's real important, so we've got to find a way to have our 4, 5, 6 centermen come up with pucks more than they maybe have in the past. Both of those centermen, along with Vermette, have a ton of experience. They understand situations, momentum, that type of stuff, so they're very good in that situation. Nuge's line with Jordan and Luch have played pretty good games for us since they've been put together back in Florida a good month and a half ago. And they've accepted that role, and what it's done is it's taken a little bit of focus off of their scoring exploits, if you will, and Ebbs has played better defensively, in my opinion, become a more rounded player, Nuge as well. But we still need them to hit the score sheet as we move forward. It can't be one line, 2 lines, 3 lines. It has to be all 4.
Your home ice record has improved dramatically in the last little while. Did it take a while to get used to the building?
Well, I think I would say yes, first of all, to answer your question. It took a while for everybody to adjust to the building, the players, the fans, it's a major change, and it did take us a while. We had that initial stand at home where we were, we actually played fairly well and put some points in the bank. After that, our schedule was heavily skewed to road games. We'd often go for 3, come back for 1, go for 4, and come back for 2. It seemed like one long road trip, and it's hard to reestablish momentum at home. Since the February road trip, well, I guess since the end of February, we've been only on the road for 2 games. One was in Anaheim, the other one was in Colorado back-to-back, so we haven't been gone a lot. They've kind of made it more comfortable being here. But it has improved. We feel better about being in our building, and that 7th fan, if you will, they've taken their game up a lot too. We've given them something to cheer about, and they've certainly provided us with some energy and momentum.
Todd, how important is first place for this group and to go into the playoffs as the Pacific Division?
Playing well. I've learned in the past that first place doesn't get anything other than first place, and then the paper goes into the bin and you start all over again. So you can waste all your time and energy chasing the President's Trophy and first place and all that type of stuff. Play well. Play your game. Play well. Improve as you go forward. There's not enough time, I mentioned this the other day, not enough time to fix dramatic letdowns in your play individually and the team collectively. We don't practice that much anymore. So just play well. Forget about first place and all that other stuff. Play well, it'll take care of itself. Okay. Sorry. That's okay. Well, I think we're constructed differently. That's obvious right off the bat. We have a higher level of commitment to defending, and in turn, I think it helps our offense. Our belief system over the last 18 to 20 months has gone way up. We feel more confident in each other, and we believe that we can push games further out. Goaltending, there's pieces of our chessboard, if you will, that have changed dramatically that allow us to play the game a little bit differently and stay in games a lot longer is likely the biggest change for me.